Well, let's listen to François-Philippe Champagne, the three-ring circus, the guy with the top hat that stands there in the middle of the circus. Let's listen to him.
You and the Prime Minister promised a budget that would be transformational, generational, but I'm sure you know there's a lot of criticism that it didn't meet the mark. The Ontario Chamber of Commerce says the budget is more transitional than transformational. The Business Council of Canada says it's not transformational. Economist Mike Moffat says on housing, disappointing is too weak of a word. Does it worry you when so many voices are saying they're not sure that this does the job?
I think Canadians understand there's a bit of headwind. We felt it in people feel it on the factory floor, in the fields. People have seen it in so many ways in their life. What we're saying, but if you look at Canada, we have the fiscal capacity to be able to invest in ourselves, and then we have to be judicious in where we invest. So infrastructure, housing, productivity and competitiveness, and obviously our sovereignty and our defense. And therefore, at the same time, you need to put the house in order. That's what people tell me. They said, we agree you need to be ambitious in your investment, but also rigorous in expenses. So I would say, if you compare Canada to all the other G7 countries, you would see that Canada stands out with respect to transforming and making generational investment. In that context, you would see that Canada...
Debt to GDP, gross debt to GDP. Don't mess around with net debt. That's just a swindle as far as I'm concerned. But the gross debt to GDP in Canada is over 100% of the GDP, over 100% of the economy. It's shocking. It's cataclysmically bad. It's devastatingly bad. But because it's not as bad as like France or something like that, somehow that's okay. It's not okay. Canada's fiscal position is garbage. I can't believe that they've pulled this trick. This is his finest trick as a circus leader, is to actually make people just swallow that. And we have the CBC just straight over their head. You can have that, Champagne. I'm not going to even challenge you when you talk about how great the debt is in Canada. It's not great. And just look it up. Go on the IMF. Go anywhere. Bloomberg, anyone will tell you. It's not just me. It's terrible. Canada's debt situation is a catastrophe. It's almost one of the weakest points that this government has to argue with, and instead they've turned it into their biggest strength. I mean, I suppose in terms of like politics, that's genius, isn't it? But if you're going to be honest with the economics, it's not good. It's not a good situation.